Hello friends, it has been a while since I have said that, but hi. I haven't vlogged or posted in like over a month at this point. I don't know when this video is gonna go up, but if you're watching this, hello. This video is gonna be pretty simple, nothing crazy entertaining, honestly, just to be real, but I just kind of wanted to give you guys a life update. Kind of where I've been, why I haven't been posting, what life has been looking like, and all of that stuff. And so that's basically what this video is. That's like the only purpose. So it's right now, it is April 18th. It is a Sunday. I don't know when this video is going to go up because I honestly don't know when I'm going to have time to edit it and piece everything together. So whenever you're watching this, hi, thanks for caring about my life enough to watch this. Basically, where I have been, I have just been very overwhelmed, and that is why I have not been posting and just have been giving myself grace and not putting the pressure on myself to do YouTube or even to engage as much as I usually do on Instagram and things like that. I love those things. They're like really great creative outlets for me, but I just have been very overwhelmed. So why have I been overwhelmed? School has been a little bit nuts, just like end of year stuff, and have been dealing with just like pretty extreme behaviors at school. We've also been having testing, which is like throwing a lot of our schedules off. So it's just all the things. So school has been kind of stressful. It's also interview season. I have been already done kind of like a pseudo interview, like a first round interview for a district, and I have the second round scheduled for later this month, and just getting lesson plans together to be ready to like present basically at those interviews. And I am gonna make some videos just talking about how I prepared for interviews, what my experience was and all that stuff, but I don't think I really want to post that until after I have either A, gotten a job, or B, just had like an interview that I at least felt was like went pretty well or went pretty smoothly. I just feel like I'm gonna have more credibility once I have some solid interviews under my belt, / whenever I'm actually employed and can tell you, hey, this is what I did to do an interview, and then that actually got me a job. Because none of you want to hear about how I prepare for an interview if I don't end up like successfully landing a job with it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's common sense. Anyways, also just honestly, my anxiety and mental health has been pretty up and down. I feel like I have been kind of like on a roller coaster the past few weeks of just like feeling like, okay, like we're good, feeling good about life, feeling good about where we're at, and then like hitting just like a rut of like, I'm so overwhelmed, I'm so anxious, this is making me sad, this is like, I'm feeling really insecure about this, just like random stuff. And so I've just been doing my best and just trying to get through the weeks. I've also still been tutoring a lot. That's been another big thing that I will be honestly so thankful for. Like, I have loved tutoring, but I'll be honestly so thankful whenever summer comes and I'm not doing it anymore, or at least not as frequently. I haven't honestly decided what I'm going to do with myself over the summer. I might do some tutoring. I don't know. But anyways, so that's been kind of just like why I've been pretty MIA. I just spent a long time at a coffee shop trying to get more things done for my certification because I'm still not freaking done with it, and it's pretty frustrating. The thing is, these last few modules that I'm doing are like pretty intensive in terms of their application to the PPR, and so my program is kind of has gotten more intense where I can't just kind of like go through the material. Not that I was halfway going through it before, but I can't just kind of like, you know, mosey my way on through the material and not really worry about paying attention or taking notes, because it's like common sense stuff or stuff I've already like experienced in the classroom. It's just been a lot more mentally challenging of like actually having to retain new information and taking notes and taking quizzes that are just like a lot harder. And it's just like been going a lot slower these past few modules than I wanted them to. And so that's also just been like a big stressor, is just like wanting to be done with this certification and just like have it under my belt so that I can just go into interviews saying, yes, I have done all of the things and I'm certified. But I am not there yet. And so I just spent a long time at a coffee shop trying to pump out some more stuff, and I did get some stuff done, but like I said, it's just going a lot slower than I want it to. I'm just feeling pretty just like in a bad mood, honestly. So I'm gonna go to the park and just maybe go for a little bit of a jog, maybe just walk, honestly, and just try to clear my brain a little bit, because today I've just honestly just been in a really big funk and have not been feeling very good at all. And so Aaron and I are also dog sitting for my family this week, and so he has been so sweet and taken over dog sitting for the day, basically, while I kind of went to this coffee shop, did my thing. He's the best, and just has been so patient with me just over the past few weeks. So anyways, though, I'm gonna go to the park because I don't want to sit in this parking lot anymore, and I want to get my body moving and get in the sun and hopefully just feel a little bit lighter, take some deep breaths. So I will catch up with you guys later. Hello guys, so I am back. I just finished a little walk around the park. It was really nice. I literally just walked. I think I jogged for like maybe half a mile just on my way back, just to get back to the car faster. But otherwise it was just a walk. I do feel better than I did, for sure. This might sound weird, but it's a freeing feeling for me sometimes whenever I feel like I'm caught up in what is overwhelming me and all of the things I feel like I have to do, and just feeling the weight of the world is on my shoulders. I feel like it's really freeing sometimes to just like see other random people that you don't know just like going about their life, doing their thing, going to the park with their families, walking their dog, all that kind of stuff, and just seeing that their lives go on. Like, whether or not you are there to see it, or whether or not you got what you wanted to get done today, like, the world still turns. Other people's lives are still going, and it just makes you feel small in like the most comforting way possible, because it's like whenever you are alone in your own little world, your problems feel like so big, and you feel so anxious or so much pressure or even like insecurity. And sometimes you just need to like broaden your scope of like what the world actually is. Like, the world is actually not just comprised of like me, Abby, and my personal life. It's like so many other people, so much other stuff. And it's just like comforting just to be like, okay, actually the weight of the world is not on my shoulders, because whether or not I got however many modules I wanted to get done in my certification today, like whether or not that happened, the world goes on and it's gonna be okay. And it's a nice feeling. If you can relate to that feeling, let me know, because I feel like I've tried to explain that feeling to people in the past and they're kind of like not catching on to what I'm trying to say. But it's just a comforting thing for me. Anyways, don't know if you can relate. But anyways, I'm gonna go to the grocery store. We need to pick up a few things because we're staying at my parents' house this week while we're dog sitting. And so I'm just gonna go pick up a couple things for us, and I'll check in with you guys whenever I check in. Okay, you guys, so I am back at my parents' house. I kind of have a weird setup. I'm just like sitting on the floor and y'all are honestly balancing on my tripod, which is balancing on a pillow. So I just figured I would finish off this little video with something a little bit more uplifting. I feel like in this video, I've just been talking a lot about the things that have been hard and how I've been not feeling that great, and that's all great. Like, I want to be open with y'all, but I also want to end this on kind of a higher note than what the rest of this video has been. So I figured I would just end this video by telling you guys some things that have been kind of a positive outlet for me, or that have been bringing me joy over the past few weeks. And so yeah, first thing is I started weightlifting, like, I think back whenever the freeze hit, so like February, and so it's been a few months and I am still really loving it. The way I got into it was I've always loved Sydney Cummings workouts, but I always did just like body weight ones or cardio ones and HIIT ones. So I started doing more of her strength workouts though, which typically only require dumbbells, so you don't have to have a ton of equipment, and I freaking love them. I think that they are so fun. I really enjoy learning new moves, and I really enjoy like the burn that like my muscles feel, and I feel like I'm actually looking like stronger than I ever have, and I'm feeling really strong, which is the most important part. And so that's been really fun for me. That's been a really good outlet for me. It's something that is a really good stress reliever. I still love running, and so I still will run just because it makes me feel good, and it's also a good stress reliever. And I feel like I want to keep up like my miles and my endurance. Like, I don't want that to ever go back down to where it was before I started like really running consistently again. But I feel like lifting weights has been a really great kind of outlet, kind of new hobby that I have. Oh, we have a puppy. Hi, baby. Do you want to say hi? Come here. Ooh, this is Maya, everybody. She is one of my parents' dogs, and the other one's name is Charlie, and they are both very sweet. I'm gonna put you back on the couch now, okay? Stay there. But anyways, where was I? So weightlifting, that's been awesome for me. Another thing is podcasts. I've been getting back into podcasts, and those have been really nice for me to listen to. I've been trying to more focus on like more Christian-based ones and faith-based ones, and ones that I just know are edifying, and that's been really good. I've also been listening to a lot of nostalgic music, so everything from like old school Christian music to like old school Justin Bieber. Like, that is what Aaron and I listened to while we were driving around like to church, and then we were driving around to other places today, and we just listened to like Justin Bieber's old albums from whenever we were like in middle school, and it was the best. It just like made me so happy, and so that has been great. Like, listen to things that really uplift you guys. I know that like there was at one point in my life where whenever I would feel sad, I would just immediately like listen to sad music, and I don't think that that helps. Like, I think that just makes you even more sad, and I know it feels like kind of cathartic to do that, but a lot of times it just like made me more sad. So listening to things that are uplifting, that are positive and edifying. Speaking of edifying, I've been watching The Chosen. If you don't know what that is, go on the App Store literally right now and download the Chosen app. I think it's just called The Chosen on the App Store, and it's basically a free TV series all about the life of Jesus. Just goes through the Gospels, and they're only on season 2 right now, and there's supposed to be 7 seasons total. And guys, it's just so good. Like, if you hate like cheesy depictions of the Bible and of Jesus and the gospel, like, this is the show for you. It is not cheesy at all. They actually do like really awesome writing, really awesome acting, like really great character development. That like, this dog, hey, it's okay, calm down. They actually do like really awesome character development that's like biblical, but also is like creative. Please watch it if y'all haven't. Like I said, they just started season 2. I'm sorry, ma'am, I'm gonna need you to chill. I'm gonna try to get her to calm down. The last thing that has been bringing me joy, which is funny because I'm like totally eating my words of like I don't know if I've ever said it on YouTube, but I've definitely said it just in like my private life. TikTok. I have really been enjoying TikTok, and for the longest time, I was the person that was like, I don't like TikTok. It's too much for me. I don't get it. I don't enjoy it. Like, it overwhelms me. I don't understand the draw. I don't understand why people like it so much. I just like trash talk TikTok all the time. If my younger cousin is watching this, then she will know that I like told her up and down, left and right, like I will never like TikTok. But here I am. I really have been enjoying TikTok, and not in a way that I feel like is not healthy. It's literally like TikTok makes me laugh so hard. Like, people are just so funny. Like, they just come up with things that I would never be able to come up with, or they like video things that I would never think. Like, they're just so funny. And so there's like probably at least like once or twice a day that Erin like looks over and I'm just like cackling to myself because TikTok just makes me laugh so much. And so it's honestly been like a really edifying like source of like social media for me. I don't ever post on anything, so don't try to look me up because I literally don't post anything. I just like scroll through and like other people's stuff. And anyways, I just think people are just really funny and really clever. I also feel like my camera is like progressively getting more crooked. But anyways, I need to round this out anyways. I've been talking to y'all for a really long time. Thank y'all for watching this video. I know it wasn't the typical kind of video that I usually put out. I honestly am lacking in creative energy right now, but I still just wanted to keep y'all in the loop of what's going on in my life, where I've been, how things are going, and it felt good to film again. I think that this was good for like I'm like a big external processor, and I think that honestly filming these videos is like helpful sometimes for me to just like process what I'm feeling. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. I cannot say when I will be back posting again consistently. It might not be for another month. It might not be until school is out, but I definitely want to get back into it at some point. I always want this to feel fun, and I want it to always feel like a hobby. I never want it to feel stressful. And usually whenever things that are supposed to be fun start to feel more stressful or more anxiety producing than fun, it's usually when I'm like, maybe we need to pump the brakes a little bit. So that's kind of another reason why I just haven't been posting a lot, but this felt good, and it felt good to film today. And so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to subscribe, that would be great. If you're like, what does a normal video, if you're new and you're like, what does a normal video typically look like, you can go back and watch some of my other videos. Usually I just post more teaching related content or like talking about my career change, and I'll let you go and look at it yourself. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being listening ears on the other side of my little corner of the internet. And I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.